Named one of the world's top 5 trend spotters, Marian Salzman is a visionary thought leader in public relations, known for evolving the industry with changing social, cultural, and business trends. She is currently CEO of Havas PR North America, the 9th-ranked PR firm in the world, and has been recognized with more awards than any other female PR executive in North America.
I think Marian is an innovator and a pioneer. I think she's able to make connections and see things in ways that nobody else has seen or done before. I think she's really unique in that regard, and I think that's what makes her really special as a strategic person, as a trend spotter, as somebody that's really creative.
Marian was born in New York City in 1959. While her mother worked for the Social Security Administration, her father ran the family's printing business. The oldest of 3 sisters, Marian was raised in a northern New Jersey suburb.
I would actually say that the influences in my life were the suburbs, were the desire to never live in that sort of lily-white, have your world defined by how far you can go on your bicycle kind of life.
When we were in high school, she managed to sort out a plan where a ridiculous amount of high school kids from around the world came and stayed with us over the summer.
I was not even going to just aspire to be beyond the suburbs and be in the big city. I was going to be an international person. I didn't know what that meant, but I was going to do it.
After graduating from high school, Marian worked her way through college, graduating with honors in 3 years from Brown University with a degree in sociology.
The first thing I did was write a book about how to get a job, an insider's guide to first jobs, to avoid getting a first job. It did very well.
Marian was entrepreneurial from the word go. I think it was her first job when she graduated from Brown was a startup magazine called Career Insights, and she was the editor. Her job was to go and knock on doors and get people to interview. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
After years of writing and editing, Ms. Salzman followed her passion for social research, co-founding the research marketing company Cyber Dialogue in 1992, where she created a completely new way to conduct market research using real-time online focus groups.
We began to understand that this was the future, and so I developed very quickly a quasi-sociological expertise about what was happening in this new virtual world.
Some of her most insightful work was with the emerging teen market.
Young women oftentimes shape the market because they are the most volatile, they're the most dynamic, they're the most expressive. They were big talkers if they were talking with their mouths, and it translated really quickly to being big talkers with their fingers.
While working at Chiat Day, which merged with advertising giant TBWA worldwide, the company asked for a volunteer to move to the Netherlands. Marian Salzman saw it as an opportunity.
Really, the underlying thing that was different about me maybe than other people was I was fearless. If someone said, "Do you want to go here?" I said, "Yeah, I'll go."
Ms. Salzman moved to Amsterdam and became the worldwide director of the Department of the Future. Her innovative work led to developing new markets in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia, as well as developing her promising career as an author.
And suddenly my trend letter became a book, and then suddenly my book became a #1 bestseller in the Netherlands. And suddenly I became a global speaker, and suddenly I went from being an advertising person to being something of a name brand celebrity in Europe.
When Marian returned to New York City in 1997, she wanted a new challenge and went to work as a futurist for Young and Rubicam. Ms. Salzman went on to become Chief Strategic Officer for Euro RSCG Worldwide, the precursor of Havas, where her trend-spotting skills created an international sensation as she popularized now mainstream concepts, including metrosexuals and millennials.
Somebody else's millennial is extraordinarily spoiled, is very precocious, needs constant reinforcement, needs to be spoken to like a small puppy.
Marian has an extraordinary aptitude for trend spotting, as we all know. She can analyze and see the movement before it even occurs, particularly with the younger generation.
Marian Salzman took her talents to JWT Worldwide as Chief Marketing Officer in 2005.
What was interesting with Marian was when I put her in front of clients, something magical always happened. Why? Because on a pure human level, she was just very engaging, plus she was so smart.
While traveling the globe, Marian's life came to a sudden stop when she was diagnosed with a brain tumor and underwent brain surgery in 2007 and then again in 2013.
And I remember that when she had the surgery, she came out of surgery and was in recovery, not one, but she was on 2 Blackberries. Talk about courage and fortitude and perseverance. I mean, that's Marian, and that example illustrates it to the nth degree.
Well, when Marian had her first brain tumor, she really managed to turn it into a positive. She got involved with the Bob Woodruff Foundation and has really become a champion for people with brain tumors since.
Marian lives in Norwalk, Connecticut, with her partner Jim Diamond and his children. Over the years, she has volunteered her time to help with Connecticut's Creative Corridor Job Creation Initiative for Fairfield County. Marian also helped out pro bono when the parents of the Newtown shooting victims were overwhelmed by the media and when they wanted to start a school safety initiative. After a quick stint at Porter Novelli Worldwide, Ms. Salzman returned to Havas in 2009 as president. In 2013, she was named chairman, Global Collective, Havas PR Worldwide. Marian Salzman has received top honors in her field, including the PR Week Awards 2011 PR Professional of the Year, Business Insider's 2012 Most Powerful Corporate Communicators in the World, and the PR Week Awards 2014 Global Professional of the Year. In addition to authoring or co-authoring 15 books, Ms. Salzman is active on Brown University's Women in Business Board, mentoring Brown students at Havas every summer. She has also been an outspoken advocate for diversity recruitment in the PR industry.
You've got to figure out how to be the hardest working person in the room. It's no longer about gender. It's no longer about race or ethnicity. It's about having a dream and being prepared to take the risk to fail 2 or 3 times and then achieve your dream.
I cannot begin to tell you the impact that Marian has had on young females in the industry and outside of the industry. She has the ability to connect, to give them the utmost confidence in what they're thinking about doing, and to push them on and believe that they can.